Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to talk about for our midday episode is the little tiny segment of I don't even know what is it, the car crash, the train crash, that was the Gavin Newsom versus Ron DeSantis debate last night on Fox. They went into the gun world a little bit, and we are about to have to put an answer out for Gavin Newsom despite all the gun control propaganda. He done goofed on this one. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think, and please send this one out. And while you're there, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. All right, my brothers and sisters, oh man, the Gavster was in rare form last night. I watched through this whole debate. I love you guys that much. I had to listen to Gavin Newsom. That's love. I'm going to be honest with you. Because it was all well and good and propaganda and this, that, and the other, left this, left that, until he got to the gun control portion, which is one of his favorite talking points. Well, I'm going to show you what he said, and then we're going to break down exactly some other things that were in the same debate and the response and fallout today. Check this out. Here's the catalyst to this video.
American people deserve an answer from you, Ron. You had one of the worst mass shootings in American history, Parkland. 17 kids were gunned down, lives lost, 17 others, lives torn asunder. You had a young girl by the name of Jamie Gutenberg, whose father pleaded with you to do something about it. And you know what you did? You did the exact opposite. You made it easier for felons to get guns without background checks, without any training. These people pleaded with the parents and the families to get tough on gun safety. And again, you made it easier for felons. He said of you, Ron, and I agree with him, after you signed that concealed carry bill, which increases the likelihood, Fred Gutenberg said, of more Jamies losing their lives and more Parklands, he called you weak, pathetic, and small. So with respect, I appreciate you're talking to police officers in the state of California. You may want to spend a little bit more time, not on the Ohio Trail and other places across this country. You may spend a little more time back in your home state and address the murder and gun violence in your own backyard.
So here's what I want to say at the high level first about the Gavster. This man can propagate lies and propaganda better than almost any politician that I've seen. Because what he just espoused was so riddled with lies, you really couldn't find a bit of truth in there. So first of all, let's just go into the high level. The whole premise of his point was about Parkland. There was a law that passed after Parkland that made every gun purchase go to 21 years old versus 18 for rifles and shotguns. So that actually happened after Parkland. But the big thing that Gavster is trying to score points here is that now felons can get guns without background checks. That is a complete and abject lie. Had nothing to do with that. That's a federal law. Has nothing to do with Florida whatsoever. What Governor DeSantis signed was constitutional carry, which means you don't have to ask the government for a license to carry a gun, which you already passed your background check when you bought it. And that's what he's saying is felons now don't have to do background checks or any training. What the actual F? Your lies are so extreme, even I could do this, and I did this in real time. But that's not enough of that. Let's get into exactly what they put up on screen at the same time. California versus Florida on gun laws. This was actually on screen in the debate. This is before Gavin started talking about that. California ranked number 1 for every town for gun safety, and Florida 19, okay? California has had 21 mass shootings since 2019, and Florida has had 9 since 2019. Well, we can't talk about that, so let's talk about how, he let fugitives have guns. What are you talking about? The numbers play themselves out. This guy went on a propaganda-ridden fest, and he did it so well last night. It was remarkable. But listen to what a Republican congressman, actual congressman, the United States House, said about Gavin's performance on the floor today, December 1st, because this is what is a very good summation from the people who actually live there. Check this out.
This is a matter of great national concern, is to really look at the facts of what has happened in California. And what the governor tried to do last night, Governor Newsom, that is, was to present a complete alternative reality using false, misleading, in some cases simply delusional assertions about the true nature of life in California.
Ouch. Your own representatives from California are saying that. Now, that's just what that rep said. Now let's go back to the gun portion, because that's where we live on this channel. This guy is one of the worst offenders to the Second Amendment across the board. He has said so many things in press conferences of what we've covered on this channel that would be abject violations of the Constitution of the United States. But he just doesn't simply care. If you look at the way that he just lets these things fly around gun safety and immigration and all this, it's a well-practiced, thought-out performance, and he's delivering it with confidence and authority, and people actually believe this. It takes 2 seconds to understand that everything he just said around guns, Governor Ron DeSantis is right. He is abjectly lying. Anyway, so I got for you guys. That's a snack before our episode right after dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments field, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.